I like my women hot and I like my tea cold.
And we're back. Welcome to the Duck Call Room. Hunter Press Play. We're talking about tea and women today. Are you ready, Martin?
Yeah, I'm ready. That's an interesting concept.
Well, Brittany, who was on the show,
Hey,
just
like the fireman boys, I put them out.
what do you put out?
Huh? Everything.
Hot women.
Hot women.
Everything.
Put them out.
A lot of tea through the kidneys.
Unbelievable.
Brittany just asked Si if he wants his tea hot or cold.
Yeah, which is
A sin to do it hot.
Hunter. Welcome back. By the way, you were out sick
Sorry about that, huh?
the other day when we recorded.
Is that really sick, though?
What
he had?
I'm not sure.
I mean, that's just like too much prune juice.
Oh, he had the squirts.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's bad.
That or like a buffet happened. I don't know which.
Well, he's living on his own now, so like the questionable meals actually become a thing. Like you give it the sniff test, and you're like, but I think so. You're like,
It's amazing how much longer leftovers were left over when we were Hunter's age.
oh, absolutely.
Side,
I can talk. I found my mic.
oh boy, he's like, I got to stick up for myself.
I do.
No, but you don't. I mean, you just got an apartment, right?
I did.
So you're no longer at the family. So now, like, you got real budget decisions to make. And sometimes that 10-day-old takeout is like,
Still looks
I think
good.
it'll be okay.
You know what I remember about when I moved out, my first apartment? That 2-liter Coke bottle. Spitting Copenhagen in that 2-liter Coke bottle.
Oh my goodness.
And wait until it got slam full
Good grief.
before we threw it away.
Yeah. Oh,
And every now and then somebody throws cigarette butt in there.
Oh, I was good.
My buddy my roommate Snacks would fill a Gatorade bottle, and I thought that was gross, but 2 liters is a lot more.
Well,
Hey, I got, you had a buddy named Snacks?
Yeah, my roommate Snacks in college.
Nice.
Why was his name Snacks?
I mean,
That's his real name? Like his
No,
given name? Oh,
no, his nickname was, everybody called him Snacks.
okay.
I'm going to let you, determine why.
Snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snacks was a big guy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
He lost a lot of weight. I think he's a doctor now.
Like our man Lunchbox. I mean,
Yeah.
there are some names. Snacks. That's an interesting one.
That's a good one.
Snacks had a lot of snacks.
Where was he from?
Bastrop.
Bash. Yeah.
That's a good name for a dog.
I mean, there's a lot of things checking out here. Okay. Like,
Oh, goodness.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah, he dipped a lot, though, in college. And
Did he?
He would fill the bottle up, and I'd be like, bro, I can't do this.
Was he a flavor guy like wintergreen or something? You don't remember?
I don't remember. But it was just preparing me for my time with Willie, so.
Yeah. You ever taken a plug out of one that you didn't know was a spit bottle?
Yep.
There's a
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are gross.
Me too, buddy.
Y'all are gross.
we paid the kid to drink snacks.
I thought smoking
Ooh.
was bad. No. Good grief.
Hey, you ain't ever taken a plug off of?
No.
Off
Hey,
of-
Oh,
no.
Oh,
Willie did it to me on purpose.
Oh, that's how.
I had a glass of tea or something, and it was right, and he swapped them,
Yeah.
and I wasn't looking, and it hit
Whoa.
the lips, and I threw up in the
It was
bathroom.
warm, wasn't it?
Yeah, Willie
Yeah.
likes to make
Wow.
me throw up.
Yeah, I had a case.
Yeah.
I had a case in high school, maybe college, I don't remember, of mistaken Sonic cups. I had 2 of them
Ooh.
right there, and
At least it was
Kinda.
yours.
yeah, but that don't make it no better. Like I done got rid of it once, I don't want it again. And yeah, there's
Oh, my God.
taking but that's truly. I mean, I think a Southern, almost like rite of passage. You get the wrong cup, and you then we see what you're made
I
of.
think every dipper at one point has done that.
Mm-hmm.
I never dipped, but I've done that, which is
That
sad.
make. Hey, no.
Oh, it's nasty.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, it's terrible.
We've upset Si.
Dick ain't the word.
Well, you know what he thinks about spitting anyway.
Oh, Si?
Yeah.
Oh, no. There's been times that
He's getting them
I
fighting hands ready.
had, it could have been a bad situation.
Over spitting?
Oh, yeah, because it ain't no fault involved. I had a kid spit in my face.
Oh, okay.
And hey, there wasn't no thought. The next thing you seen was, hey,
You were going to
I
knock
had
him
this
out?
kid by the hair, and he was a rag doll. Just
You pulled it by the hair?
I'm like this. And next thing I was doing, okay, look, this is at church.
Oh.
Okay. I said, "Where's your husband?" I looked, found the wife, the mom.
Mhm.
I said, "Where's your husband? Because I don't want this to turn into a killing."
Oh,
I said, "But that boy just done the nastiest thing you can do to another human being."
so that's your ultimate sign of disrespect.
Oh yeah.
is spit
Yeah.
upon.
It's up there.
I don't disagree.
Pretty bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That or spitting in a trash can. There's
I mean, Johnny D's got a sign at the honey hole. I can confirm. Saw that yesterday.
do not spit in my trash can. Them old
Go
dudes,
outside.
they would sit. They'd be there before I get there at 9, and the 6 to 9 crew's kind of a rough crew, and they'd just be spitting in the trash can. Well, I got to take the trash out every night, so I left a sign up.
Oh, I see
one
why
night
you. I see why
that
you
said,
do it. Hey.
if you spit in this trash can, we are wrestling in the parking lot when I get here.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that problem since.
Mm.
Except there was this one dude.
I think Stone just said he's gonna go spit in that trash.
I ain't gonna wrestle Stone.
I heard the.
Well,
Look, there was
I was just thinking about what Phil does. He just spits on the floor at the lair.
I've seen Willie spit in this warehouse.
Oh yeah.
Not since it's been remodeled. I said, "Did you
That's
just spit on
he
the
ain't.
floor?"
That's just because he ain't been here.
Oh, speaking of that, I hadn't even noticed. I knew that all the work was being done, but I never went through. Hey, y'all have upgraded big time, and it is really nice.
Y'all haven't done anything.
Well,
Y'all still got the same office he had. So
well,
I
I'm
don't know.
just saying. Hey, the addition is fabulous.
That's how you know that.
They are really everything is really nice.
When did you
Oh,
go
yeah.
through this?
Just a while ago.
Si has been here at least twice a week for the past year, and just now walked through.
Well, hey, look.
He goes to the back door, walks in here, and leaves.
Yeah.
Right.
He had to go take a leak or something. So that's
No,
why he got to wandering
They
on us.
said that they need him in the kitchen.
Ah.
Oh,
So I went through. Hunter went, and I was following Hunter. So I went through the other all nice offices everybody's.
Ah, I got you. Yeah, the kitchen remodel
and
actually
they've
was me.
remodeled the kitchen.
Yeah, that actually was me. That was my
Oh, that
idea.
was hey, y'all have really made it nice in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Mm.
I had leftover backsplash. Now we still did it on a budget. Like that same backsplash I got in my house because I bought too much of it. I was like, hey, y'all take that stuff, put it up there, and they did. And you know everything. We still on a budget.
It's nice.
Kind
But
of
it
on a
got
budget.
rid of all the
It looks
riffraff
really
and
good.
made it nice.
It really does.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's I got rid of all the riffraff.
I was just speaking of myself.
Yeah. No, a bit of a stretch there.
Hunter's got a nicer office than I had, which is mildly upsetting.
It could have been nice.
Hey, it's like the Jefferson.
Hey, when
We're
Harry
moving up,
moved into
baby.
my old office, they fumigated it and redid the
Oh, yeah.
floors and everything.
I was fixing
for
to say Harry's office is nice.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is true.
Same one you were in.
But you
Nah, I had
you
too much-
cohabitated with a Gimber for a while.
Yeah, and then all of his foulness rubbed off on me, and the stuff started piling up.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, I'm an unclaimer. Then I lived beside him for a second, and I said, "Okay, we got to change this."
Oh man.
Gimber and stuff. Well,
Dan Gibber does have some Robertson
That's
blood
a
in him.
deep subject with a shallow mind.
what is?
Well,
Hey, by the way, I got a bone. I've been meaning to talk to you
Oh,
about all them.
what have I done now?
He
all
started
them-
with a bone to pick, and then
I
changed
do
it.
well because
Yeah.
I was gonna say bone to pick with him. It wasn't him because he's not the one that bagged up all his crap and put it in my office. That his wife is the one that did that.
Oh, yeah.
Christine.
Redhead boys, the fact checker.
But here's my
What
my
happened?
issue.
What happened?
So
What
the
happened?
other day I got bored and went through what she had packed up and put in my office.
So Christine just packed up.
Here's my question: what did you find?
Like 7 pairs of waders that still had the stickers on
Oh,
them.
my goodness.
That were, and the problem is you're the only person that wears a size 10. So like can't even use them for nobody else's. So
Hey, yeah, you can
what?
down to Clay's.
Well, that's where I took them because
Hey.
once I realized your bag of
I wear
hunting
a
clothes,
10.
which I was like, hey, there you go.
Stone wears a 10.
I wear a 10.
You don't want none of these. Like, I mean, we got the
Well,
better
look, here's
options
the
now.
thing.
But I just never knew that I gave you all those waders through the years, and you never even took the tag.
Hey,
off
look. No, here's the thing. Y'all, every year, they say, hey, come up here and get your stuff.
You still had a brand new of Duck Commander waders.
Well,
Like,
I'm
how
just
long
saying.
ago has that been? That's 12 years probably?
That was before
11?
me.
That's what I'm saying. 11, 12 years?
Yep.
Well, you got to understand something, okay? With me, some of that stuff is so hard to get into
Yeah.
that I'm wore out by the time I put it on, so I can't even feel like going out and hunting.
Them old neoprene, they'd cut you in half.
But these were just the breathable ones from way back when.
This is the best tea you'll ever buy, bar none, okay?
And that's what we have here with the Y'all Sweet Tea Company.
My favorite is the peach, okay? Because look, when I first drank it, I actually felt like I had walked out in a Georgia peach orchard and pulled one of them big Georgia peaches off of it and bit into it. The only thing I did not have when I drank it was the beard, getting full of juice from that juicy peach. But the flavor was there. Since it's unsweet, okay, you're tasting the tea.
But if you want to make it sweet,
Well, hey, no.
You're welcome to.
Hit it a couple times with,
but it all starts
tablespoon.
with good tea.
That's right. Super easy to make, okay? Microwave it for about 6.5 minutes. All right, let it set. Okay, I let mine usually cool all the way down, then pour it in my jug of water. Okay, and it's literally, this is a good color. But anyway, guys, this tea is good, really good.
Look, Si microwaves it. You can do it any which way you want to. If you have no idea how to make tea, they show it right here. You bring 4 cups of water to an almost boil, put your tea bag in, remove from heat, let it sit over there for however long you want. Put that baby in your pot of hot water, not boiling, almost boiling, and then let it sit. And like I said, let it sit however long you want to. 5 minutes will give you like a super light colored tea. 10 minutes, you're getting to kind of what you get almost everywhere. You let it go for 20 or 30 minutes, and you get this super dark color, which is actually where we prefer it. So look, it's the best tea your taste buds have ever experienced. The coolest thing about it, it ships straight to your door, and you can get it today. All you have to do is visit y'allsweettea.com and use promo code
Duck
at checkout to get 10% off your order. No, I know.
Answer.
I know. I did that on purpose.
I know you did.
That's YALLsweettea.com, promo code
Duck.
to save 10%.
You can't go wrong with it.
Words to live by. Be like Si. Drink more tea.
That's right. Rock and roll, baby.
I mean, it was just,
No,
I was
so
like, what is in all these bags? I took it out, pair of waders. Took it out, pair of waders. Took it out, pair of waders.
So, Christine.
And then there was one bag of fancy Western shirts that apparently she had had enough of Si. So
I'm interested in selling those.
I haven't heard from Clay if he found them yet or not.
Say, okay. I was wondering because I went there and looked the other day, and I said, wait a minute. I used to have a lot of stuff that went with my hat and my boots. What in the world happened?
And look, I was being nice calling them fancy. They're
Because we did
something.
We did something and it ended up being at an auction. And I'm sitting there and I looked and I said, wait a minute. I said, that looks like my old pair of boots that I tear, I said, wow, hold it. That's a coat that I really like.
and it's all
I
yours.
said, what is going on here, guys? And they said, hey, look, all I know is your wife brought all this stuff and said, hey.
And they auctioned it off?
Auctioned it off.
Yeah.
I'm going to need
I
those Western
went up
shirts
there
for
and I
eBay.
said, hey, wait a minute. That ain't for sale. Give me that. Okay, and that ain't for sale.
This is eerily similar to the first episode of Duck Dynasty, right?
I'm just telling you, it was crazy. Yeah.
So Christine just got tired and just dropped all of size stuff in your office?
Bunch of trash bags she brought, she brought and put in my office. Yeah.
Because used to, okay, for until she's got to going, I couldn't even get in one of the closets, okay?
Well, you should be able to get in there now,
Because
buddy.
of just what you said. There were 9 pair of waders.
I was just stunned. They all still had tags on them, and I was like,
Here's what's funny.
He doesn't even hunt 9 times a year anymore, and he had 9 pair of waders.
oh, well, when
All
I
of
gave
our-
those to him, he hunted a lot. That's what's
true.
amazing
Hey,
about it.
all of the time we had changed
Sponsors.
sponsors. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We changed sponsors. Well, everything got to be new.
That's true.
Then it's every morning would go through, they'd look at Phil and say, Phil, they're no longer a sponsor. We can't wear that.
Phil's a nightmare when it comes to that, by the way. But
He said, what are you
gonna
talking
do?
about? It's one of my favorite hunt clothes, one of my favorite jackets.
That's stupid. That stupid jacket. That stupid jacket and them dadgum hip boots
That's a good jacket.
have caused me more grief
No.
from people than they ever should
Nobody
have.
wears those hip boots.
Because they got them stupid beaver
He
insoles.
killed a
in 'em.
beaver and made insoles out of them.
Because, you can't take them and put in something else.
Yeah.
They
I'm
only,
just saying.
Yeah, just take them out. Okay, take them out, put them in another.
no, don't fit
Nope.
right.
Hey, don't mess
fit-
with that.
Don't fit
That's
right.
one of them, yo. Oh, boy.
He dug them out of the dumpster. Stone threw them in the dumpster. And he went and dug them out because he was on a rampage looking for his beaver insoles.
Yeah.
That is cool, though.
What's that?
Beaver insole.
It is, and they're totally transferable. I don't
Yeah, you can take them out and put them in a new pair.
I don't understand the issue.
Yeah.
He's a seamstress. He made them perfect for those boots.
I know. That's what it was. It was like he had them where they was perfect, and he didn't want to mess with them.
But that's just Phil Robertson in a nutshell. If it fit in there, it won't fit in nothing else. I'm telling you, that ain't he argued with me till he was blue in the face that the two Benelli Super Black Eagle 3s were different shotguns.
Oh, yeah.
Because that one's black and it's better than that camouflage one. I'm like, it's the same shotgun. The exact
Just with a
same
different pattern on
shotgun.
it. Yeah,
And
different
one
pattern.
of them's painted and one of them ain't.
So, if according to Phil, an unpainted shotgun's better.
In his mind, the one that I gave him.
I think I'm gonna die on that hill with him. I like it. I don't know why.
I'm just saying. It was just, they were the exact same shotgun. And he
When you
argued
say
with
hip
me.
boots, I always think of the cameraman. He
Oh.
nicknamed.
Oh, no leg.
No,
Oh, no legs.
He
But
back.
Them old hip waders, they finally started leaking.
Praise God. But my feet ain't cold. They got beaver insoles.
Yeah.
I can hear him now. He'll justify keeping leaking hip boots.
that's right. Hey,
That's just.
I need to get him to make me a pair of beaver shoes just for fun. That sounds awesome.
that's a piece of fur now. A beaver pelt.
But we can't say that. Christine texted me the other day. Hey, can you get size some more of these shoes? Again,
Those
Hey,
again, it has been.
2012 specials?
Yes.
look
He
at-
said
look at
he
this.
just glued the soles back on the last pair he's got.
As a man holding the shoe now, there's a lot of super glue here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's wood glue. That's all I had. Okay, I wasn't. Look, I've had to throw 3 of these away because hey, the other day I was walking and I said, "Golly, that feels like a rock in my shoe." How did I get a rock myself? So I took it off and I couldn't find the rock. It was in my chair. It done fell. I just leaned back and it done fell out. I have a hole this big around the bottom of this thing.
If only you made enough to get new
I was
shoes.
fixing to say.
Oh no, these are so comfortable though. They're slip-ons.
Well, Si, guess what?
Yeah.
They're not here yet.
Oh, but they're on the way.
But thanks to the fine folks of eBay,
eBay. Hey,
I found you a pair of size 10s just like them.
hey, that's
You bought Buck Commander slide-ons on eBay?
No, I bought the Duck Commander ones. No Buck Commander ones in a size 10 were to be found. But I did buy.
I'm worried that you bought them from my mom.
Well, ain't no way it should take that long to get here then,
She has a lot of
because they
old
shipped
Buck
out.
Commander stuff. Probably.
That hat may have come from her. It showed up pretty quick. I
Oh,
bought a Duck Commander hat off of eBay too.
is this your new hobby?
No, Jordan. I went through the paces to get Si a new pair of shoes, and I said, just for funsies, Jordan, you still got an eBay account, right? And he's like, yeah. So we got on eBay and typed in size 10 Duck Commander shoes, and there was one pair on all of eBay. One pair,
fair.
$23. What I paid for.
Best $23 you ever spent.
Where was it at?
I have no idea. I don't know where they're coming from.
Man, there's a lot of stuff on eBay from Duck Commander.
Hey, there's a bunch from Buck Commander too, because I looked up the Buck Commander shoes just to make sure.
Ooh, that suitcase. Remember the suitcase?
Oh yeah, the luggage.
There's one of them for $42.
Well, that's a travesty because those suitcases lasted like one trip for me. But
Oh, I like that suitcase.
the camouflage one?
No, I have a green one.
Oh yeah, camouflage one like self-destructed after 2 trips.
It ain't doing great, but
Yeah.
oh, look at these. Oh, those are size 11. Sorry, I'm going down the eBay trail.
He can make 11s work. He can shove a little paper in the toe of them or something. I mean, the man put wood glue on his shoes for crying out loud. There's no telling what he'll do to make them work.
Yeah, you know you were on TV, right?
What?
You know you were on TV?
No, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, you go get you some new shoes.
Hey, I never think about that.
Yeah. Christine sent me a picture of him gluing his shoes back together. Can you get some more of these?
No, that's what
I'm like,
I said something was telling Liz, my maid, I said, hey, check the closet. See if I thought I had 3 more pair of these.
well, there weren't any in those bags.
No, but anyways, She checked. She said, no, you've got only one, and they're the rubber, okay, for shallow water.
Yeah.
And they ain't no good. They're too heavy.
Too heavy.
Those are heavy.
Yeah.
I've got those. Those were
Yeah,
heavy.
they too heavy. Plus, they're too little, okay, too low. Them ain't going to keep your feet from getting wet.
Oh, well, what are those going to do?
Well, no, these are slip-ons for just, hey.
Just for wearing about.
Yeah.
That's everyday rigs.
I'm about to say, because if you got wood glue on the soles, they ain't keeping your feet dry either.
Martin, you been outside much?
I have.
Why? Because it's the summertime.
It's summertime. Look, and while I'm out there, I'm always thinking about protecting my skin, protecting all the things that could be exposed.
You know what I use to protect my skin?
Your hair?
This luscious locks.
Yeah, well, good for you,
Luscious
because those of us that suffer from some thinning hair, we don't have that same luxury. But luckily, the folks over at Nutrafol have something that can help that out.
They're trying to help, Martin.
They're trying to help everybody. The cool thing is, you think, you hear about thinning hair, you think it's only for men, but I can tell you right now, the number one user of Nutrafol in our house is Brittany Martin. Okay. After having twins that just wrecked her hair, she is a huge believer in Nutrafol. Because whenever they offered it to us, they said they had a new postpartum deal. She started the treatment. Now she's just on the women's daily stuff. And I'm telling you, it went from her hair everywhere, literally. I live in this
spiders
house.
that you find on the shower.
Yeah, everywhere. And now, Jude's, our dog's hair, is back to being the number one hair on the floor in our house. So if that doesn't tell you anything, I mean, I'm just telling you, it works for her. So I think it could work for everybody. Nutrafol is the number one dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand, with over 1 million people seeing thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding. Their hair growth supplements are physician-formulated using 100% drug-free ingredients. Their patented technology provides consistent, reliable results for men and women without compromising your sexual health.
Brittany told Alicia about it, and so Alicia's been using it now. And I tell you, her hair is a lot fuller. She's got more confidence. I thought I saw a stranger in the kitchen, and it was my wife with fuller hair. And I said, honey, what'd you do to your hair? And she was like, hey, I've been using the Nutrafol.
And it's that easy. You can take their hair wellness quiz on Nutrafol.com/men for a personalized hair health plan based on the specific root causes of your thinning hair. And with Nutrafol, building a hair growth routine is simple. You can purchase online, no prescription or doctor visits required. Free shipping and automated deliveries ensure you'll never miss a day. And you can see results in 3 to 6 months.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'm just telling you, it works. And it's not just for men. So, guys, if you're listening to this and your woman's talking about her hair and all the things, and like Brittany, same way as Alicia, struggle with confidence about her hair. But look, you can take the first step towards achieving your hair growth goals. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter promo code
Duck.
Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo code
Duck.
That's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code
Duck. Here's the funny thing. I've got to always, when I get ready to put them on, I've got to pick that stupid cat I've got off of my shoes. He loves these stupid things.
Probably the smell.
No, I'm serious. He sleeps on my shoes with his head. Look, with his head. With his head and nose right here.
Yeah, he's trying to find that fish.
Yeah.
I bet you.
He's trying to find that,
No,
he's
he
trying to
loves
find that dead pop.
Yeah.
Dead boss.
No, my cat is so crazy.
Hunter,
okay?
are you taking notes on how to live on a budget?
There you go.
Yeah.
Si, why don't you just get
I grew
you
up
a
poor.
good
I know
pair?
how to live on a budget.
No, my cat has got a foot sock fetish.
A foot sock
'Cause
fetish.
look, I get home.
Dangerous road.
When I get home and kick my shoes off, the first thing's going to happen is Sweet Pea's going to run under and stick his head on my foot. And I sit there for like 30 minutes scratching his ear with my toes.
Well, that sure sounds like one of you has a fetish, but I don't know that
Oh,
it's
no,
Sweet
he
Pea.
does. He does. The cat loves my feet in socks.
What do y'all do to that cat?
I don't
Man,
understand.
He goes
look,
and locks
I don't
himself
know,
in the
but
cabinet.
That cat's got more issues than any human being I've ever met. And I've met a lot of them that had a lot of issues, but no.
You reckon it comes from who he's surrounded by?
Well, hey, that is a thought.
Part of the people too.
May have an impact on what causes all of his problems.
What made you a cat person instead of a dog person?
Well, all of my dogs kept getting run over. It was too sad. Okay, I had to mourn them, because they get under your skin. So, okay, you lose them. The last one I think I lost was Merlin.
Merlin. That's the dog he had when I started
guess
here.
what got him? Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
That is sad.
Rattlesnake that had a fang with about that wide.
Merlin was a G.
So
Right?
he was a
What was he?
grown.
A weenie dog.
Allison had a weenie dog growing up.
Oh,
for
there
a couple
one.
weeks. The recliner got him. Can't laugh at that stuff.
Hey,
That's why it's a struggle for her to get a new dog. Because if a recliner take out your weenie dog as a kid, that's a wrap on dogs for
Oh, yeah.
pretty much the rest of your life.
That'll
Yes.
scar you.
My man
Just
got
go
got
right there.
by a recliner?
no. The other
Let me
day,
ask her what that dog's name was.
look, the other day, I'm getting out of my recliner, and it's automatic where you push the button. You're reclining, you push the button, and it goes back down.
That one don't stop for dogs.
Hey, it went down the other day, and I hear, wow. Okay.
Christine had her foot stuck in it?
No, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea was under my recliner, and I've got him jammed to the floor.
Well, you just said he had a foot fetish.
Hey,
Yeah, he
look,
was under
hey,
your recliner.
Now I've got I let my recliner down. I got to look, make sure he's not under it anymore.
How slow is this cat?
Huh?
Them automatic recliners
Hey.
take 2 years to go
Yeah,
down.
but hey,
Yeah.
it was he's too slow because, hey, next thing I hear, and he started looking like he's fixing to bite somebody, and I'm the only one in on it.
When I show up and Si got one of them chairs that goes up the steps on his porch, I'm going to die.
Hey,
Like-
does this recliner also stand you up
Oh, yeah.
All the way.
all the way? My
Oh, yeah.
grandmother
Oh,
just
yeah.
got one of those. She just
No,
presses
no.
the button and she stands up now.
Yeah, just don't be in a hurry when you go to get out of them lift chairs. We borrowed a friend's for Brittany whenever she had the boys because of the how big the C-section scar was.
She had
and
2 kids. It's
and her
understandable.
like trying to get out of the.
Also, how old are your friends?
Well, they were older.
Okay.
They had one.
Well, I love it.
They
Hey,
had
it around.
it sits back with
around
it.
the Robertson household, it's always something's going to happen. It's actually funny.
You almost got Sweet Pea with the.
Oh, yeah, I like to crush him. Because, look, I mean, it had one all the way down, and, hey, he's pinned to the floor. And he don't like it, okay? Because, hey, the chair
I
is
need
kind of
cameras
where
in
it
this
went
house.
down, right in his stomach. Okay, and he...
A camera in Si's living room would either scar us for life or be
The only reason
the
I didn't
highest
get
rated
bit-
show on TV.
The only reason I didn't get bit is that it had him pinned down. Because I'm telling you, otherwise he'd have bit the fire out of me.
How'd you let him out?
I finally, I just, raised it up.
Hit up.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if you had to step back because it was like a caged animal at that point.
Oh, it scared me because, hey,
So you got all the way out of the chair before you realized it
before
was
I
Sweet Pea?
realized, oh my goodness, and then I had to go back and just push the button.
And he says, I don't know why that cat's got more issues
Oh,
than any
no,
human
hey.
being I've ever met.
I love this guy, man.
I love that you're a crazy cat
Oh.
person who scratches it with your toes for 30 minutes when you get home.
But the
Oh,
cat's,
no,
but the
'cause,
cat's
hey.
the one with the problem.
Oh no! And look, hey, then after that, if an hour goes by, okay, and I'm reclined, okay, and he walks around and gets it on the side over here. And when he looks up at me, I know what's coming. Okay, then he jumps up. It's so funny. He gets in my lap. Before he lays down, he kind of looks up at me like, "Okay, you can begin massaging me." So then, hey, he lays there for about an hour. Till I finally just get sick of him and I had to kick him off of him. You're done. Get away from me and don't come back. I'm done with you.
I got a routine with
My
Sweet
blue
Pea
jeans,
like we got
my
with
blue
the boys.
jeans where I've been petting him are just a black ball of hair all over my legs. Okay.
How old is Sweet Pea again? Like 40?
About 14. Okay, so he's 140.
In cat years.
Is cat years the same as dog years?
I got 9 lives. I've never had a cat in my life.
Oh, they're a hoot.
My wife is like deathly allergic to cats, and she's afraid of getting the dogs.
I mean, before I get a cat, I'm gonna get a turtle or something.
No, that's what's so funny about Jason.
I just ain't a
Jason
cat
Robertson
guy.
is allergic to fish.
What?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wallowed in it for what, 25 years?
Got to be a scaled fish. He's not allergic to catfish.
Well, I'm talking about how scale fish he is. He's allergic to the slime on it.
Mm.
Huh?
You ain't ever seen a man clean crappie?
Yeah. He would
Wear
go-
gloves
Yeah, he can't get it on him.
Really?
and like a face mask almost.
Yeah,
Like
what happened?
he'll wrap like a towel around his head.
Yeah.
and
Okay. Yeah.
it's
Does he like
wild.
break out in hives?
I don't know. I've never seen it happen, but he reminds
Oh,
me
he
of
gets
people.
sick. No, he gets sick if he don't put on gloves and a face mask.
He
That's
reminds me of the people I see eating crawfish with gloves on.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, then why are you here?
You know,
that's like Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood is allergic to horses. What does he do for a living? He makes Western cowboy movies. Stays on the horse 90% of the time.
And he allergic to horses.
we're fact
And he's allergic to it because, hey, you don't ever know it. He's got his nose stuffed with cotton balls.
Hey, you got to make a living.
That's why he always looks so angry.
You got to make a living
Hey.
somehow.
That's
He had a
so wild
scowl on his
when you
face
think
because he
about
was
it.
about to die from horse fur,
Yeah.
and he had to sit on it.
Yeah, and that's all he's ever done is rode horses.
Giddy up.
That's pretty wild.
That is different. That's crazy. That
Is he?
huh? Yeah, he is. I looked it up.
No,
wow.
I mean, I don't. I was just curious. I wonder when that.
That was on a PBS or Weather Channel special at some point.
I just wonder when that revelation happened to him. Like, man, I mean, surely you wouldn't start out wanting to do westerns if you're allergic to
Right.
horses, right?
I'm afraid of horses, and I ain't doing westerns.
Mm.
I ain't getting nowhere near no horse. Some things are too big. Time, Martin.
Time.
It's not just a Hootie and the Blowfish song.
No, it's our most precious commodity, actually. So, what can you do to spend your time wisely? Look, it's no secret that building duck calls is boring. You are sitting in one spot doing nothing. And that's why Godwin, because of the podcast and getting to learn what Hillsdale College is,
He's a learned man now.
he's taking it upon himself to take free classes on Hillsdale College while he's sitting there building duck calls. And I got to say, if I was in a duck call room, I probably would too. No, but Godwin does take the free courses at Hillsdale College. And look, if you want to sign up, if you got time to kill, if you're working in something that's monotonous, or you got, a few hours every night and you're off of TV, off news, off the media, Hillsdale College could be a great option for you. They offer more than 40 free online courses in the most important and enduring subjects. You can learn about the works of C.S. Lewis, stories in the book of Genesis, the meaning of the U.S. Constitution, the rise and fall of the Roman Republic, or the history of the ancient Christian church with Hillsdale College's online courses, all available for free. That's right, for free. Look, and Godwin, I know, is smack in the middle of ancient Christianity. I know that, I think that's actually a really cool one to go check out. And we recommend that you do, because in this 11-lecture course, you'll study the inspiring stories of Christ, his apostles, and faithful ones throughout the first 4 centuries of Christianity. You'll also learn the arguments of key early Christian apologists who defended the Christian faith in the face of persecution. And the course is self-paced, so you can start whenever, wherever. You can enroll now in ancient Christianity to discover the improbable and miraculous story of Christianity. Like I said, if that doesn't interest you, there are 40 free online courses that can come in any list of subjects. Godwin, and we're in an election year, Godwin really speaks highly of the Constitution and learning what that means, and, finding out which side you stand on of all the things and defending the Constitution and where you're at. Why not? What else you got going on? A lot of us
Go
have
better
time
yourself.
to kill, and instead of playing Candy Crush, you could actually learn something. Hey, I'm talking to myself on that one a little bit. So, it's fine. All you have to do, go right now to hillsdale.edu/duck to enroll. There's no cost, and it's easy to get started. That's hillsdale.edu/duck to register. Hillsdale.edu/duck.
And hey, go gain some knowledge and wisdom. I like that hung for horse thief.
Huh?
I was a teenager.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a
I was actually accused of stealing a horse.
But that was just y'all playing, right?
No,
no.
it was for real.
You don't remember this story?
Son had said I could use and ride his horse anytime I choose to. So, hey, I did.
So he
Next
chose.
thing I know, I'm fishing on a pond about 3 miles away from the house. Some kids come up and says, "Hey, they fixed to hang you for horse theft." And I said, "What?"
The year was 1758
Yeah.
Oh,
in quaint town
no.
just
And I said, "What
outside of
you talking about?" He
Massachusetts.
said, "Hey,
Was Matthew McConaughey your lawyer?
oh." The old farmer said, "Hey, you stole his horse." And I said, "No, I didn't steal his horse." I said, "Well, hey, he's talking about getting the law right now, and they're going to hang you." And I said, "Well, let me go back and see if I can straighten this out."
What time machine did you go on to do this?
I didn't go on a time machine. It was, hey, growing up in Dixie, Louisiana. Around the
They were
farm.
hanging people for horse thievery?
Well, hey,
Oh no,
Back in the
not
old
not,
days, son.
not horse.
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 horse, that's right. Stole a horse.
Yeah.
They going to hang you for
That's
horse,
not
horse theft.
Mm.
that's a movie that you watched and then you thought it was your real life.
Nope. Because when I was riding the horse back, I liked to kill the horse because I was running him. He stumbled, okay, and we liked to done a flip.
Mm.
But I yanked his head up when he stumbled. Otherwise, he'd have fell.
I just got a revelation, by the way.
Man, my man's lived like 7 lifetimes in one, and I love it.
And so is his cat.
I mean,
I did just get a revelation though from Allison. The dog that's neck got crushed by the recliner. Its name was Ethan.
Ethan.
You can't give a
can't.
dog a human name and then crush
No.
it with a recliner and ever recover from that.
Ethan?
Did it kill the dog?
Yeah, it killed the dog.
Like, who looked at the dog and said, "Man, he looks like an Ethan"?
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Ethan?
Who killed the dog with a recliner?
Allison's dad set up. Allison just got a puppy. It was like a week old.
See, that just goes to show me when the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun, it's not.
Naming a dog
Cat's been
Ethan
crushed
is.
by a recliner. A dog's been crushed by a recliner.
I mean, I feel like he's like ready to go to college. Like Ethan?
hey,
like-
that's my
People name stuff like Willie is the only acceptable dog name and a human. Right? Like if you name your dog Willie, that makes sense. But like there's not many dog and human names, right?
If you scratch his butt, he'll wag his tail. But
Barney's okay.
That's a big purple dinosaur.
I just think it's weird. I had a friend who her dog's name was Todd.
Todd. Yeah, Godwin had a dog
Godwin
named
had a
Todd.
dog named Todd.
Yeah.
I had a-
Todd and Cal.
I had a dog named Bullet.
See,
Bullet.
Bullet's a dog name. We gotta work on
So
people.
why we named him Bullet? He was
I'm
just
afraid
like
to ask.
that ad about, hey, faster than a speeding bullet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That dog was fast.
Y'all got a questionable past with animals, so I didn't know if he was named before or after. But
I just question people that would, and now I found out it's my wife. I didn't know the dog's name was Ethan.
Ethan.
Like, get a Rocco or a Rocky.
Biscuit.
Biscuit's a good dog name.
Dingo.
Dingo's a real
Biscuit
good.
full of
Dingo.
biscuit.
Hold on. Dingo was one of the greatest dogs of all time.
Best stray ever.
Do you remember Willie's dog Dingo?
Nope.
That thing ran the neighborhood and was in charge of everything.
And wouldn't die till it
What,
did.
wait a minute. What
Till
kind of dog was Dingo?
no one will ever know.
Heinz 57.
A mixture?
Uh-huh.
Louisiana short-haired
Breed.
shit eater.
Yeah, there you go.
Breed.
That one. That one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Dingo was, he was a conglomeration of things.
What did he look like? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, I got a half
brown,
dingo.
little brown thing.
I got a half dingo at the house.
You do?
Yeah, a healer.
Okay.
They're half dingo.
Blue healers are?
Yep.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they didn't tell that.
You
on
got
the
a-
movie.
Don't you have like a big golden doodle or
Yeah,
something?
them things are worthless.
Jep and Jessica
Don't,
got two.
don't
big.
ever get a dog with a doodle in it.
That was the greatest episode of Duck Dynasty.
But
It
his was an
dumbs 'em
actual
down.
poodle.
Dumb and dumber.
His was a full-blooded poodle.
His was
That's
full
different.
blooded poodle. Yeah, when you start mixing them, they
Oh my god!
When you get doodles instead of poodles.
struggle. Yeah, my brother got one. You want to talk about a bad pet name?
What's the name?
Searchlight.
That was the dog's name?
Hold on.
It is the dog's name. He's still with us.
Searchlight?
So, yeah.
Who named the dog?
My nieces. And I have no idea why, how.
Searchlight.
I don't know.
I like it.
My sister's
that's a
doodle's
cool
named
name,
Charlie.
Searchlight.
His name what?
Charlie.
Human name. They're out.
Yeah, but Charlie. I mean, I think any Willie, Charlie, Billy. Like, I mean,
Can't name a dog Billy
why not?
because
Come here, Billy.
if your house catches on fire,
Billy. Can somebody go get Billy?
then somebody gonna run in there thinking it's a human being and it was just a dog.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. He's a family member.
Hey, the dog needs to be saved too.
Yeah.
Great.
And he's jump out a window then.
So you can't say that these days. Just a dog. You can't say that. They put you in jail these days.
Yeah, I'll get in trouble. It's the good thing our good friend Kyle.
Poodles, though, people don't realize poodles are amazing breed of dog.
Yeah, when they're left alone.
Yeah.
Well, no, because,
They're mean, aren't they?
They was actually a hunting
Yeah,
dog.
they're not nice.
Dalmatians are mean too.
Yeah. Them little weenie dogs is mean.
Yeah.
Merlin was mean.
Wait a minute, now hold it.
If you weren't Sire Christine Robertson, you stood a 50-50 chance on getting bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what is it about little dogs. They like to bite me.
It's because if Ethan would have made it out from that recliner incident, he would have been mean.
Yeah, he'd have been pissed.
I dated a girl, okay, in high school.
Okay.
Where's this?
She had one of them stupid chihuahuas.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
They're mean too.
And hey,
You know who was a Chihuahua owner? Godwin.
Yeah.
They had a little
I would
yippy.
come.
They had a little
I
yippy
would come
Chihuahua.
spend time with her. And that stupid dog was always. So one night we sat down on the couch. She said, "Y'all fixing to make friends." And I said, "No, that dog will bite me." She said, "No, he won't."
you got bit.
She said, "Give me your hand." And I said, "Hey, I'm gonna end up killing your dog." So no, I'm not gonna give you my hand. Well, I finally, like an idiot, gave her my hand. She put it on that dog, and he drew blood on me. And I said, "Hey, you better pin that dog up and hide him when I come to visit you, because otherwise I'm going to kill that sucker."
That was the end of you and her, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did she choose you or the dog?
No, hey, I had to drop her.
Oh, you dropped her. Okay.
I dropped her.
Well,
I'm outta
how'd
here.
she talk you into petting that dog?
Huh?
How'd
Oh,
she-
I don't know how she taught me
I'm
to,
pretty-
but hey, I
Probably
gave her
held something for hospital.
my hand, knowing very well that dog's fixed to eat me up.
What's up with Jason's dogs, by the way? Speaking
Oh,
of little
my
mean dogs.
Well, one of them's not mean. Little Buddy, he's all right.
See, buddy.
But little Hazel,
Is that the names of them dogs?
That's the first line of defense. Jason's dog.
Is that little white one?
that's that little fat white one, Hazel.
Jason's dogs, both of them weigh a grand total of 6 pounds put together.
Yeah.
Man, they
And they-
mean as the devil.
And you can't drive past.
That's
You
right.
can't bike past. You can't
Yeah,
walk
don't try to
past.
sneak up.
Or they're
Yeah.
Ben's always goes, "Get away from here, yippy dogs." We call them the yippy dogs.
Yeah, that's what they are.
But I don't. It doesn't seem like a real Jace dog to me. Jace needs like a bloodhound.
Well,
Jace ain't a dog, man.
no, if
he
a
ain't-
dog's going to
He
survive.
ain't a dog person.
Let me tell you something. If a dog is going to survive living with Jace Robertson, he's got to want it.
If a dog wants to survive on that street,
They got to want it. Yeah, that
Dingo was the only one that ever did. We're gonna go to the emails, but first, we need some encouragement for the fans to send in better emails. hello@duckcallroom.com. Send some stuff in. Because, we like to talk to y'all and give
and
you advice.
interesting topics for discussion too.
And
Like,
it doesn't all have to be, I like
Relations.
this girl, she doesn't like me. What am I supposed to do?
I like this girl, but she's dating my buddy. Now what?
Yeah.
Like,
That's,
I mean, it's always the same.
it's,
I
there's
mean,
a
it
lot
just
of
let
that.
you know just how small the towns we are reaching, which is a good thing. Because I mean, those are our people,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And like, I mean, we're a small town.
Dated her, now I like her sister. Like, we don't need any more of those.
Yeah.
But-
we can refer you to 350 episodes of those. So let's,
So come up with something. I want some new stuff, some new content. And there's a couple Duck Dynasty questions that are, those are fun every now and again.
mm-hmm.
And Craig was sitting there watching old episodes of Duck Dynasty.
Craig.
Old Craig. And he wants to know if Squirrel is a real person or just some made up person?
No, he was. I mean, he's no longer with us. He passed away.
Squirrel died?
He died.
yeah.
Cancer got him.
Yeah, he died. Yeah,
I
he
didn't know
died. He
that.
died way back. I mean, it's been several years ago. But they used to have a motorcycle shop, Squirrel and Sherry's Motorcycle Shop. For a while, it was called Tramps, and then they thought better. They renamed it from Tramps Motorcycle Shop down there on New Natchitoches. So they renamed it to Squirrel and Sherry's. So that was his woman. But yeah, no, Squirrel was
Real deal.
real deal. Like I knew him my whole life.
I never met Squirrel.
Because my grandparents lived right down the road on New Natchitoches from them. So he would always come walking down garden time getting watermelons and all that kind of stuff. So,
Oh, Squirrel.
yeah. Now, I don't know that was his given name, but that's what everybody knew him as.
Nickname.
So-
Hold
Nickname,
on.
probably.
Ain't no way a man's name was Squirrel.
Buddy, this place ain't that big, and I wouldn't be surprised.
That is
So I can't confirm nor
Better-
deny.
Better than skunk.
One of my close friends' name is Pistol.
See?
Hunter, you're from a weird part of town.
Is he a
It's the
dog?
same part of town as y'all.
Is he a dog?
No,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
real guy.
Is he from Texas?
Nope. He was born right next to Phil's house.
Anyways, I think people
Right.
wonder that though because they see Duck Dynasty and they see Phil McMillan. You know, he's a little different on
Yeah.
this podcast and this, but all the people were real people.
Yeah. Yeah, Squirrel was the only thing I knew him by. I didn't know Mountain Man's real name was Tim for
Yeah.
a hot
Years.
minute. Yeah.
I didn't even know he had a real name.
I don't know how to say his
Oh,
last
I'm
name,
serious.
but I know his first name is Tim.
Girardi.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, he's from Tim, aka Mountain Man, is from way down south, below I-10.
Oh, I thought he was from Tennessee.
Well, that too.
I did too.
Oh,
He's got a nephew after Hurricane Katrina. His nephew was actually in my class at school because he never went back down south after.
okay.
And so, yeah, he got
So they run him off from the marsh.
So Mountain Man,
Beat him
Mountain
out.
Man got a lot of mixtures of questionable in him.
Oh yeah, he a dingo.
Cajun, the hills of Tennessee.
he a mutt. We all a mutt, so like
Yeah,
I mean that's a simple fact. We all mutt.
that is true. And then another email comes in from Beth, who is sitting right over there.
Oh,
She offers a great question.
okay.
You know how you have to tip people?
Yeah.
Who are we tipping? Who should we be tipping that we don't tip?
Uh-oh.
That's an interesting one. Martin's against tipping.
I really am. Yeah. I think it should be included in the base price and that those people should have a higher hourly wage. That's what
So you're against.
I don't think you should be rewarded for doing your job. Like, I mean, you sign up for this job. I don't get tipped.
You could put a jar on your desk.
But what stops us from tipping everybody?
Both.
Right?
I got
Like,
a tip the other day.
That's what I don't understand. Why not just adjust the hourly wages to not have to depend on tips per se? And then everything is just,
Don't most restaurants do what you just said?
No, they pay them nothing and they have to work for their tips, which is fine if you're,
Yeah, but it stinks because some people are bad tippers.
Yeah, some people you can give them the best service they want, and they're still going to tip like trash.
I
right?
made it as a waiter for 2 whole weeks.
But I'm saying just pay them more, pay them what their average tip out is per hour, and then call it good, and then up your prices, and we pay a flat fee.
The last table I ever waited, it was $43.50.
But I'm not just talking about servers, by the way.
And he left $44 on the table, and I walked back. I said, "Sir, you forgot your change." And then I went in the office and said, "Friend, manager, Mr. Sir, I'm going to go mow yards now.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
where
do
I
this.
belong. I can't
Yeah.
do this anymore."
Yeah,
But Allison was a waitress at the Red Lobster for a long time.
Brittany, Brittany has a long history of serving jobs, and I'll tell you, I mean, she was great at it.
But you should be a good tipper because that's not the rule.
Yeah, that's not the rule.
I like where your head's at.
I try to be fair on all of them. Like, I mean, I'm not ever going to leave you less than 15%. Never. I don't care how. The ones that I get questions on is like to-go orders. Like you order out and they got a little deal like, do you want a tip? And I'm like, because I came and got it? No, I don't. Like, I mean, I will because now I feel pressured because there's a tip line there. But, you know.
Now you got to
it's
tip your grocery deliverer.
Well, that's me. So I tip.
Nah, you got to get in on that. You got to get in on them deliveries.
I don't know, but like all
Just
the
click it and it shows up at your house.
the to-go orders, the carry-outs, all the things. Like if I'm going to actually physically pick it up,
Do you tip your pizza delivery guy?
I don't do pizza delivery. They're too close to me.
Well, you're not living, man.
I no, well, I'm cheap. Let's call it what it is. Like, I mean, they're 2 miles from me. If I can't jump in my truck and go get pizza, then my fat butt don't need to be eating pizza. Like,
Decent point.
I'm just saying.
Somebody gave me a tip the other day. It was $1.
At the honey hole?
Mhm.
Just gave you a tip.
Yeah.
Said keep it.
I put line on the reels like $4. They're like, "Here's your $5. You did a good job." And I was like, "Thank you, Mr. Old Man."
There you go. See, I don't
Pocketed that
know.
one.
It's a weird deal.
Keep the change.
Do you tip people
Most of the time.
most of the time?
Oh, I tip them all when I go there. It
Yeah.
just is a weird. I don't know. There's a weird like pressure thing to it now. It's a weird.
I don't like when they're hovering.
Yeah, they just kind of sit there
They
and
flip that screen around and look
Well,
at
Yeah.
I should say all the time because
Yeah.
it's usually at a restaurant.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying now you can tip anything. Like there's tips on all sorts of services where there used to not be a tip.
Haircuts.
Yeah, like didn't you charge me for the haircut? Why do I tip you?
That's
Like,
a weird one. I don't
Like,
get haircuts, but I would feel weird.
get it. Just up your price. Like if you're saying, man, I'd really like to have 40 instead of 30. Well, charge me $40, and I know what it is to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Like
It's $40 to get a
Oh, yeah.
haircut.
Yep.
that's on the low end
Yep.
of a lot of things now. And if a woman goes and gets hers done,
I don't even want to know what the price is.
Yeah.
That's a don't ask, don't tell
It
situation.
makes you
in our
wonder
house.
what happened.
yeah, stay off of rocket money on that one. 'Cause you're gonna look like good night of living.
I legitimately don't know how much Allison spends on her hair.
I just don't understand. I don't just up your price and then get rid of the tip because then they get on griping and nobody's tipping them. Well, then just up your price.
I'm putting out a tip jar this afternoon and seeing
Like,
what I can
The
get.
price is the price. Like I don't know. Tips are like taxes. Just put it in there and call it good. Like
Ugh.
you're gonna pay for the service if you wanted it or not. So just put it there and let's just all agree to get along. Like and then if you want to go extra because they went above and beyond, well then by all means you can do that. Like
Yeah, the
I've-
fact that
I've
they're getting
tipped-
paid like $2 an hour is ridiculous.
And I've tipped servers before, but twice my bill because, like sometimes sit there, get to know them. They got a terrible story or something goofy happened in their life. And you're like, hey, man, here's a couple $100. God's been good to me. Like, here, let me pay it forward. Like,
Comes down to the individual. What
Yeah.
you going to do?
Yep.
yeah.
That depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. I just think back on jobs I had. Loading that Quick Creek, nobody ever slid me a $5. Like, it was just the price of the Quick Creek and the loading came with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, which is fine. I didn't expect nothing.
That was
right?
your job.
Yeah, that's my job. I didn't expect anything. I was getting paid $8 an hour to do what I did. That's fine.
Quick.
Like-
Hard pass on that.
I'm just saying.
And
like,
hey,
it
you
was
shouldn't
just-
have no reason to gripe because you agreed to it.
Yeah, I didn't gripe. I knew what I signed up for.
Now,
Like,
but if you good looking, you're gonna get way more tips than if you ain't.
Well, that's true.
That's why Allison was a
Wish-
waitress and I worked at the Super One.
There you go.
Stacking
and I was,
apples.
And I was a line cook. Oh, anyway.
All right.
Well, send us out of here.
Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Be sure to tip your waitress.
Pay
There
it
you go.
forward.
Yeah.